Hello, welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of March. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Virgo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Ace of Swords in reverse, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in reverse. All right, so your challenge, Virgo, has a lot to do with the Ace of Swords energy. I'm really strongly getting, for many of you, you're trying to get clarity on something here. It's been very foggy. You've been trying to make sense of something here. We're going to clarify and see why your challenge is the Ace of Swords in reverse in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Hangman. I feel like in the recent past, there was new love that came into your life, a new beginning, new possibility of love here. You were questioning this new love because even though there was new love, it didn't really move forward the way that you wanted it to, or there was a lack of action being taken here. We're going to find out why when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Star. Okay, so in the present moment, I do feel for many of you, you are contemplating, how you're going to move forward, what you want to do in your future, how you're going to heal and prepare for the future. You're still holding on to something here. Okay, we're going to see what you're still holding on to. This may be, factoring into your future and what's going to happen for you moving forward. We're going to find out when we clarify. Now, in the near future, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Wow. Okay. So in the near future, you have a serious commitment that's coming in. Hierophant is here. Wow. And it looks like it's going to lead to a lot of stability, and it's going to lead to a long-term commitment, a lot of financial abundance here for you in the near future. We're going to get more information on this when we clarify. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups, the Two of Swords, okay, the Tower, the Sun, the Seven of Swords, and you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so for many of you, I'm really strongly getting there's something here about there being deception, dishonesty. You found something out, okay, in the past, and it really led to a lot of sadness for you. And I do feel there was a breakup here in the past. You did get over it. It took you some time to get over it. Could have been with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting for many of you, ever since this breakup or disconnection that happened, you've kind of been able to open up. You've been starting to open up. You haven't been so reserved as maybe you usually are. And it's because you've been slowly working on yourself. You haven't completely done all the inner work, but you're in the process of doing that. Okay, so what you don't see coming is that although you went through a really bad experience, it is a process for you. I think March is going to be a month where you slowly start to realize, hey, I can open up. I can, prepare myself for maybe new experiences and new things that are coming in. So this is what you don't see coming, that things are going to change for you. But, you have to be patient with yourself. There's something here about being patient with yourself and not pushing something, especially if you went through a really tough breakup or bad experience in the past regarding somebody that you truly loved. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. All right, let's clarify your challenge. So the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Lovers. You have the Nine of Cups and the Death. So I'm really strongly getting, for many of you, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with making sense of why something here came to an end. There was a very strong connection that you had that brought you a lot of happiness and a lot of satisfaction. And the fact that it has come to an end, or it is coming to an end, has really caused you a lot of pain. And you're trying to make sense of it here. You're like, why did this happen? I don't understand why I had to go through this. Why did I need to experience this? And Spirit is saying you don't always need to logically make sense of everything that happens in your life. There's a very strong reason why it happened. Okay? I can't tell you why it happened, but I know it's part of your challenge, and I know it's part of you growing into the best version of yourself. So transformation's happening in a commitment or a connection, or it has already happened, and it has led to the ending of feeling satisfied and happy. And it's, you know, your biggest challenge here is to make sense of this. It's a big challenge. You know, what, you know, really understanding, understanding, and overstanding why something here came to an end and what it means for you moving forward. Okay, so this is your challenge. This is what I'm seeing. Now let's clarify the recent past. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is clarified by, you have the Temperance, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like in the recent past, there was definitely a new beginning in love that was supposed to happen for you, okay, is what I'm getting. And I'm really strongly getting that this new love in the recent past was something that could really bring you stability. The stability that you were seeking was definitely part of your destiny to meet somebody new here. Tell me more about the Hangman. So the Hangman in the recent past is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. You have the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like in the recent past, somebody here could have let you know why they weren't taking action. They could have said to you, you know, for personal reasons, I can't move forward with you at this time. You were constantly questioning or analyzing this connection in the past. You know, getting information, getting answers. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces here in the past, maybe a Sagittarius. I'm getting Aries. I'm also getting a Leo here in the past. Okay, so there was a lot of discussions here in the past about you and this person trying to work things out, really getting to this place of being able to take action moving forward. But I feel like one of you was, you know, particularly your person, there was a difficulty of this person being able to take action towards you. And that's why you were constantly questioning the connection in the past. Although there was a lot of open communication, nothing really, it's like this person would say one thing, but action wasn't really taken here in the past is what I'm getting. Okay. And this may be the reason why there was so much delays. I feel like there was a lot of delays here in moving forward with someone here new. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in the recent past. Now, in the present moment, things are changing. Things are changing for you. One of the things I want to say to you, Virgo, is that in your 7th house, if you're a rising Virgo and you're watching this, even if you're a Sun Virgo or you're a Moon Virgo, you're going to have, particularly those of you that are rising Virgos, you're going to have the Sun in your 7th house astrologically, which is really good omen, because now is the time for you to find love. If you're single, finding love or attracting love is going to be really interesting for you. And this is why a lot of you right now are in this place of like, what should I do with myself? Should I offer love to someone? Should I, you know, there's something here about you trying to figure out what you should do with yourself. And I do feel like there's a lot of healing in the present moment. There's a big message here about your future that we're going to talk about in a second. But first, I want to clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles for Virgo in the present moment. What's the important message here? So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Moon. You have the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords. So for many of you, I do see you reminiscing about the past in the present moment and reminiscing about your happiness and what it's going to mean to move forward. For many of you, this is a small message for some of you. Some of you are dealing with somebody here, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They really want to reconcile with you. And you don't know this. You don't see this coming. For others of you, this could be a Gemini or an Aquarius, and you've been thinking about this person and they've been thinking about you. And this is why I see you still holding on to this person. Tell me more about the Star. What is the important message here for Virgo about their future? So the star is clarified by, you have the High Priestess, the Chariot, and the Four of Wands. So in the present moment, for many of you, this is about you deciding to move forward, okay, in the present moment, because it looks like there is a possibility for a relationship here. I feel intuitively you feel like a relationship is going to come into your life, but you're still holding on to something here. You're still holding on to something here. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Some of you had a conflict with this person, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm also getting maybe a Gemini, Aquarius. You still want to get clear on why something here ended. That's why your challenge is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So in the present moment, I see through some sort of conflict with someone here that left you or disconnected, you're going to be able to get to the bottom of why this happened. And there is a potential here for you to finally move forward with this person once you get clear on why this conflict happened. It is a test. And I see that for a lot of the signs in the month of March, that there is going to be tests within relationships to determine whether or not, you know, you both are fit to even stay together and move forward. If you're able to overcome conflicts and misunderstandings, it can really lead to something beautiful here. But that's something that you and this person are going to be you and this person need to work through. Okay, because every time a conflict comes in, this person runs or they disconnect, and that's not how you solve it, right? You solve it by getting to the bottom of it and finding a solution. So that's what I feel many of you are going to be going through if you haven't already in the present moment. Now, in the near future, things get really interesting for you, Virgo, because there is a commitment here. So it looks like you overcome the tests and tribulations that are presently affecting you in the present moment. So tell me more about this commitment that's possibly coming in for Virgo in the near future. So the Hierophant is clarified by the Ten of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So it looks like in the near future for many of you, I'm really strongly getting that even though it may seem like a relationship or a marriage is coming to an end, someone here doesn't want it to come to an end. They're trying their very best not to end this commitment or marriage with you. And it could be because it looks like it's something that can bring a lot of stability to both you and this person. Tell me more about the Emperor for Virgo in the near future. Someone here doesn't want things to end with you. They really don't. Especially if there's a lot of money involved, stability here. So the Emperor is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Empress. So I feel like in the near future, there's a few people involved. It's not only just you and someone else. There's a few people involved. I feel like there's a family here. There's a strong energy of multiple people being here. And I feel like this connection, this is something that you have to be careful of because, first of all, a relationship usually has two people in it. I don't know about today. Sometimes today there's 4 or 5 people in one relationship. I don't know. But what I'm seeing here in the near future is that a lot of you have to make a decision here about whether, and this is why the King of Swords is showing up, because your challenge is the Ace of Swords, which means you are not really clear on whether or not you should end things with a specific person that you love. But in the near future, you're going to have to decide if you want to be single or if you want to still carry on and continue nurturing this connection. And your person, they're coming towards you very logically in the near future. They're like, look, what's going to happen here? Don't want to play these games with you anymore. I want to know, do you want to be single or do you want to move towards growth within this connection? Why? Because there's a lot at stake here. There's a lot that could be lost here with the Ten of Pentacles. There's a strong commitment. There's maybe a lot of money involved here as well too. And this is why you're going to have to figure out if this is something you want, because I'm seeing a back and forth here in the near future. It's like, no, I want to end things with you. Then I don't want to end things. Then I want to. Then I don't. It's like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do here? Right? So there's a decision that has to be made here in the near future. Nine of Swords in reverse. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. So there's a lot of people involved here. It's like families getting involved or someone's getting involved because they don't want this marriage to come to an end. Okay? So let's get some advice. Interesting reading. Let's get some advice. Okay, so your advice here is the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups. Regardless of what you've gone through with this person, whatever nuances and discrepancies that you've gone through with this person, the biggest piece of advice for you moving forward, Virgo, is to move towards your relationships with love. Move towards your relationships with love. Don't be afraid to express your emotional vulnerability. Don't be afraid to express what you truly feel and what you want, because this is part of your destiny. For most of you, you may not realize that this connection you're in, or this connection that is coming into your life, is part of your destiny. And it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show your emotions. It doesn't mean you're weak if you cry or if you are, emotionally attached to something here. The best way you can really experience your relationships and really connect with why you're experiencing it in the first place is to really show your vulnerability. Be open to emotions. Be open to having that conversation with your person. Running away from it, getting angry and getting mad is not the solution. The solution is to be emotionally open and available. That is what's going to lead to a beautiful long-term commitment. That's what's going to lead to happiness. And it's most importantly going to lead to your ultimate destiny, because this is about your destiny. This is about you being able to experience your destiny. But how is that supposed to happen if you're running away from your emotions and you're hiding from your emotions? Confront your emotions, express your emotions, show this person how you truly feel, and I promise you, your relationship is going to get better, okay? So Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.